question of the week.
All right, Joe, what's the question of the week?
Would you rather go into the past and meet your ancestors, or go into the future and meet your great-great-grandchildren?
Okay, can I just not meet my family and choose? Because I don't know. I
mean, Charles just doesn't like people. It's not just strangers. He just doesn't like people.
Yeah, even if I'm related, especially if I'm related to them, I don't people well.
How far back do we get to go?
That's why his oldest son lives in a shed instead of at home, because Charles doesn't like people.
Kind of.
I would say you could go back and like meet one set of ancestors.
How far? Steven's question is how far?
It doesn't specify, so.
Well, I know, like, I have some rocky family history, at least back to the Revolution. I'd probably go back, like, to wherever we came from before then.
I kind of feel like with their monochrome tones that your people own my people. I'm just
look, I can't answer for the atrocities committed by my Southern family many, many years ago. But I'm like, I don't know if I want to meet them. I'd probably have to go, like, further back than that.
You know, Joe?
So just, No, I was going to keep things safe. Maybe I'll just go into the future, where hopefully there will be a continued Adams clan happening out there.
I don't want to. I thought about it while he was talking, and then you talked about atrocities. Well, I'll kind of let him do that. But I don't want to meet my future kinfolk. Because they're like, you don't appreciate anything. We work so hard. You don't understand. And then I don't want to go back in time to go, oh, my God, I come from people who are horrible and hateful. I'm not that they would be. These are my worst case scenarios in both directions. So I was like, hey, let's, you know what, the next time I'm in this millennia, I'll stop in and say, hey, right now I'm just going to go see some historical figures. Peace out, yo. I don't know. What about you, Joe?
I think I'd go into the future, mostly to see how my impact would, like how my actions have impacted later generations, and to see if there's anything that I could say, oh yeah, no, that came from me. Or, I mean, that's probably prideful a little bit, but I'd like to see if I made an impact that lasted generations.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I know I haven't done that. So
hopefully it's a good impact.
It's not a deep impact.
Good movie.
There you go.
I like that one.
Joe even got the reference. I love that one. So good.
Oh yeah.
So can we swap it up? Because I would love to go back in time and not meet Papa NASCAR, even though that'd be cool. I want to meet Grandpappy NASCAR, his daddy, and maybe when he is grandpa, just to see your lineage and like, oh,
Grandpappy NASCAR, the bus driver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that I would have more fun doing that. I'd like to meet both of your ancestors, just to, not like super long back, but grandfather, great grandfather, just to kind of see what goes. Wow, I see that. And Steven's like, oh no. And this is a thing. I'm not saying it's Steven's family. I've never met Steven's family. Oh, I've met his wife and kid, but not his extended family. But a lot of people I meet, especially in my circles, you are the best of your family. So yeah, kind of be like, oh, how did you make it out of that family? That's always a worry. So that's why I don't want to meet mine. I want to meet yours.
That's a good point. Yeah, I would like to meet one of your families. That's what we should do. We should swap it up. I'll go meet Joe's family and do a book report for him. And then like Joe can meet yours and you can meet mine.
Yeah, I'd have to go meet Charles's so that I could get some explanations for all of that.
Look, I really, if you really, I was not, there was no such thing as podcasting when before my grandfather passed away. So I'm pretty sure time is fuzzy for me, but I'm pretty sure with what I was doing, I would have recorded my conversations with him. But I think my dad is the oddball. So my grandfather was at Pearl Harbor when it got bombed. Just on the other side of the island, he stayed out all night on leave, eating hot dogs on the beach and chasing girls. Tries to come back to base the next morning, like nobody on base. Like, no, I'm a whatever rank he was. Like, oh yeah, report to base. We're being attacked. It's like, oh, didn't know. That's my grandfather. He was married before he married my grandmother for a year. Got divorced. I mean, he tells all kind of rowdy stories. And there's me going, that kind of sounds like the crap I would do, Grandpappy. And then there's my dad, who's a Southern Baptist preacher. Is like, which one of these doesn't belong?
Some skips a generation. You know?
Kind of seems like, yeah, because we've established well in the show. Grandpa NASCAR was the cool one, and I'm like, Joe, what would Grandpa NASCAR think of that? He's like, well, I'm probably being too strict. Like, yeah. All right. All right. So I've told this, see, but I don't know what Peepaw Adams would be like. Do you have a fun little grandpa story?
Oh, so unfortunately, my dad's father passed away before I was born, so I didn't get to meet him. But my mom's dad was a logger, Southern Alabama, like could not understand a word he was saying my entire life. But what I do remember about him, he had a mouthful of fake teeth. And I remember my little sister going up and talking to him. She was like 3. And he just takes his teeth out, scared the bejesus out of her. And she ran off crying. And he was like a day drinker, and he smoked all the time. So we'd go to the filling station. Y'all, when you're down south, you know what the filling station is. Walk into this place. He's there with his friends. A cloud of smoke is just in the place. And I'm asking my dad if I could buy ice cream. That's what I remember about those experiences.
Well, did you get ice cream?
Heck yeah, the little cooler machine, you know, so you get the little what are they? Good Humor strawberry shortcake bars.
Oh yeah.
And cheese and peanut butter crackers, the toast cheese. He always had those.
Toast cheese. Yes.
Yeah, that was that's rural Alabama all over the place. It was great.
Yeah. The Flintstone push pops was my era.
Oh, dude. Yes.
Yeah, those are the best.
Mm-hmm.
That random kid, the feeling station. Yeah, no, okay.
No.
I heard exactly what he said. We know exactly what he said. Rando kid.